Did you push play? What is the number one thing that you are missing when you're buying your healthy snack items? That's the question. That's what we're talking about today. I am AV Green. I am a healthy gourmet chef, and I teach my fellow mamas how to meal prep healthy gourmet food that helps them to lose weight, gain energy, and teach their kids how to love healthy, delicious food. It also helps them to save time, and that's also what we're talking about today. Time is so important, right? We are all starved. We're all time poor. And so sometimes we make decisions for convenience to save time, but sometimes the cost is too high to our health. So what we're talking about today is snacks. And again, the question, what is the number one thing that you guys are all missing when you're buying your healthy snack items? Well, it's kind of a trick question. The answer is in the question. Let me tell you what we're doing here. We're actually gonna make two of the common snack food items that we consider healthy snack foods, but typically we're buying, right? The question was when we're buying our healthy snack foods. The mistake is, what we're missing is that we can make it ourselves. We can make it so delicious ourselves. So that's what we're talking about. What I have in the pan here is some onion and fresh jalapeno. What that's for is our first snack item that we're making, which is our own homemade hummus. If you have never made hummus before, I urge you to try this using the techniques that I'm using here today. You're gonna be blown away. Okay, it's not just me that thinks my hummus is the best. My kids will fight over my hummus. My sister and brother-in-law, who are also foodies, told me once that my hummus was the best they ever had. It is such delicious food. It is typically considered a healthy food because, you know, it's just made with healthy oil, olive oil, extra virgin olive oil, garlic usually, chickpeas, which is a legume or a bean, also called garbanzo beans, and some lemon sometimes, tahini, which is just ground up sesame seeds. So the ingredients typically are healthy ingredients, so you would think that it's healthy. Unfortunately, anytime you buy something at the grocery store is going to have unhealthy ingredients added to it. That's because of the food industry. That's because of what the FDA allows to be in our foods. So here, what we have here is the chickpeas that I boiled, okay? Why would I do that? The reason why I boil the chickpeas, even though they're already cooked, is because I want them to be extra soft. This is the first number one technique for making your own hummus. Make sure you boil your chickpeas for a few minutes just to get them a little bit more soft. It helps it blend up more smooth, and you're just gonna end up with a much more creamy hummus, okay? And then we have our jalapenos. So my hummus that I'm making is one of my favorites. It's jalapeno cilantro hummus. So I just want to show you how quickly this all comes together. So we've got garlic, onion, and jalapenos in here, cooking in avocado oil. So again, back to what we were talking about. When you buy hummus from the grocery store, you may think that you're buying a healthy snack food. And the reason why you're missing something is that the food companies use inflammatory oils. The oils that are used typically in the store-bought items are going to be canola oil, soybean oil, safflower oil, sunflower oil. They're all going to be oils that have an inflammatory effect on us. So they're not truly healthy oils. And the thing is, they're everywhere. They're in everything. If you eat out at restaurants, your food is being cooked in there. Even if you order just meat and vegetables, your food is being cooked in these oils. If you get food that's prepared from the store, that's cooked with these oils. Drive-through, of course, is cooked with these oils. So when you make your own, you have control over the ingredients. Besides that, you get to make it how you want it. My favorite way to make it for myself is this way. It's cilantro, jalapeno, garlic, a little bit of onion, boiled chickpeas to make it more creamy. This is tahini, which is just, let me tell you what the ingredients are in this organic tahini. Ground, pulled, organic sesame seeds. That's it. One ingredient. So let's talk about processed foods, because I talk a lot of smack on processed foods. And And when I am talking about processed foods, you guys, I'm talking about ultra processed foods. Anything that comes in a jar or a can, I mean, even meat, organic, boneless, skinless chicken breast has gone through some type of process, right? It didn't start off like that. Obviously, it went through some kind of process. When I'm talking about processed foods, I'm talking about ultra processed foods. So let's put some definition around that. Ultra processed foods can be anything that has maybe 6 or more items, ingredients, and that has ingredients that you don't recognize as food. And so as an example, and here's the thing, the food companies are very sneaky. So we're gonna use this as an example. I've used this before because I bought it for one of the previous blog posts and videos that I did on juice, and it's still here. This was several weeks ago. As I said on that video, I'm not interested in it. It doesn't look good to me. Nobody in the house is interested in it, so it's just sitting there. But this is V8 strawberry banana juice. At first glance, you're looking at it and you're thinking, this looks like it's pretty healthy. Real big letters, 100% juice. Really? Wow, okay. No sugar added. That's good. 2 servings of fruit and veggies. Like everything on the front of the can makes it seem like it's a healthy food and not an ultra processed food. However, when we look a little bit closer, even on the front, we got one hint here that this is not what it says it is. Right under strawberry banana, real little, it says flavored. Strawberry banana flavored. If this was just strawberry banana juice, that's what it would say. But they had to say flavored because there are other ingredients in here. So now let's look at what the ingredients are. Here's a little tip when you're reading ingredients. According to the regulations of the FDA, you have to list the thing that is the most plentiful in the container first. So we're going in order of most to least, okay? First ingredient, vegetable juice, which is a combination of filtered water and concentrated juices of sweet potatoes, carrots, and beets. So firstly, this is actually just sweet potato, carrots, and beet juice, which is not gonna benefit us very much. Those whole foods are very good for us, but in juice form, that's really just sugar, okay? Next ingredient, fruit juice, filtered water and concentrated juices of apples, grapes, and strawberries. Aha! Strawberries are in here. They're the 6th ingredient. Wow. Natural flavoring. Anytime you read that, you guys, please understand the definition according to the FDA of natural flavoring. All it requires is that at some point in the process of creating that artificial flavor, or that it's called natural flavoring, right? Anytime in the process of creating that flavor, something from nature was used. It doesn't mean that it's actually healthy or that it's natural, but they can use that term, natural flavoring, because they've created this chemical that at some point in time, there was something that was healthy in it, okay? Or not healthy, but natural. Banana puree, wow, finally, 8 ingredients down, banana. Malic acid, do you know what that is? I bet you don't. Citric acid, maybe you do. Vitamin C, we all know that's good, and beta carotene. So the last 4 ingredients, malic acid, citric acid, vitamin C, and beta carotene. And we look at that and we go, oh, cool, there's vitamin C in here. Malic acid is just an acid that is used. All of those other ingredients, honestly, you guys, are used to color this. They're additives. They're used to stabilize it. They're preservatives. They're used to make this look like what it claims to be, strawberry banana juice, what it is not. This is ultra processed. Don't be deceived. Okay, what do we have next? Oh, I want to tell you about the next snack that we're making, but let's first finish our hummus, okay? So now we have olive oil, we have Himalayan pink salt, which is the salt that I prefer for everything because it has trace minerals in it. And then I'm gonna use cumin seed also because I love it. So let's finish making our hummus and then we're gonna talk about the next snack item. Okay, in the food processor, we've got our warm ingredients, which are gonna blend up really nice and smooth. Oh, I want to pour in more salt. Extra virgin olive oil, organic extra virgin olive oil. Okay, so I'm gonna scrape it down. Again, what I'm telling you is if you buy it from the grocery store, even the one that is like at, say for instance, like a Whole Foods or a Trader Joe's, and it's in a really nice container in the refrigerated section, it looks really fresh, I guarantee you it's going to have inflammatory oils in it, like we talked about. A little bit more extra virgin olive oil. We're gonna give it a taste It looks really pretty. Beautiful, green. Oh yeah. I need a little bit more salt. Oh, and I want to squeeze a lemon. Where did that little piece of lemon go? Oh, I did that already. Let's do a little bit more. I want a little bit of tang of lemon. Okay, this is brilliant. It's delicious. And that's it. Done. Let me just scrape some into my bowl so I can show you how glorious this is. And then we're gonna move on to the next one. So when you make your own, I guarantee you, you can do this more quickly than you could go to the grocery store and buy it. And it's gonna be tastier. Look at that. Is that gorgeous? It's gonna be tastier. Let's move some of this stuff out of the way. And it's going to be healthier. And that's the number one thing that we're trying to get to, right? So we serve this with some nice veggie chips. Okay, like red bell pepper, which has more vitamin C than oranges. What? I have some beautiful zucchini from the farmer's market that I'm just going to run across my awesome little handheld mandolin. So we got veggie chips of watermelon radish. Run it across my little mandolin that my girl Natalie gave me. I've got some beautiful heirloom carrots or rainbow carrots. Remember that when you eat a variety of colors, you're getting more antioxidants in there. And then we have some watermelon. I mean, not watermelon, cucumber. So we have our veggie chips. Instead of empty carb regular chips, we're using veggie chips to eat our homemade delicious. Oh my God, so good. I got organic tomatoes, snap peas from my favorite organic farmers. That's lunch. Or a snack. Popcorn. You guys, I know that it's so much easier to buy already made popcorn, but I will challenge you to a popcorn off to make my own in the same amount of time that it would take you to make a bag of popcorn in the microwave. If you look at the ingredients of microwave popcorn, it's bad. It's bad news. It's bad for our health. Our goal is to, at every turn, try to improve our health. And now the thing about this popcorn that we're making here at home that you're gonna be, it's gonna blow your mind if you've never had it before, and that is nutritional yeast. Have you ever used nutritional yeast? Have you ever tasted it? Most likely you have tasted it because it's used a lot in vegan food. So if you've tasted any vegan cheeses, this is garnet radish from JR Organics, by the way. Oh gosh, this is so beautiful. Nutritional yeast is an amazing food. Here, in there I have some avocado oil and just some popcorn kernels. You see that? In less than 3 minutes, we're already getting our popcorn. You want to shake it so it doesn't burn. Nutritional yeast has all 9 essential amino acids, which means it's a complete protein. So if you have never tasted it before, please go get you some. You can find it at Trader Joe's now. It's at Whole Foods. It looks like that. It's like a little yellow flake. It has a cheesy, nutty flavor. So it's a great ingredient for people who are vegetarian or vegans because it has a lot of protein in it. It has B vitamins, B6, B12. It's got trace minerals. It has niacin. It has fiber. It's an amazing, magical food, and it tastes good. My nieces love nutritional yeast so much. One of my nieces puts so much of this on her eggs, you can't see the eggs anymore. But mama doesn't need to worry about that because it's so healthy. So you hear the popcorn popping in just the same amount of time that it takes to make it in the microwave. We are making it on the stove. It's so easy. I made this vegan popcorn the other day at a party that I was at, and the people went nuts over it. They've never had it before, and they're like, what? This is so good. So please try it. You guys, I'm asking you in the meantime, while we finish fixing up and beautifying my now 8-week meal prep fundamentals course that you just sign up to receive my blog. It comes out every week. The blog and the show or the video are not the same. So you're gonna get more information when you go check out the blog from this week. There's at least maybe 10 other items or suggestions for healthy snacks. When you hear it slow down, to 1 pop every 1 or 2 seconds, you're done. Take it off. It's gonna burn. Check it out. Woo! Yeah. Oh, yes. It's fun too. See that? Okay. So now we have our popcorn. I've got some really beautiful black truffle oil. It doesn't always make that much of a mess, babe. Are you guys? Usually I cook the popcorn in a big pot and there's a lot of room at the top and so it's not popping all over the place, but that's just for you guys today. This is just a really nice black truffle oil, but you can buy truffle oil at the grocery store. And so it's just olive oil flavored with real truffles. So this is truffle oil and nutritional yeast on your popcorn. This is a super delicious, high quality, high nutrition snack and not high in calories. Oh yeah. You could add salt, but the nutritional yeast has a little bit of salt already, saltiness to it. I'm gonna add a little bit of salt. I love salt. Yeah, this is great. So what do you think? We did it quickly, right? We made 2 really delicious snack food items, healthy. We made them fast. They taste better. We have control over the ingredients. You guys can do this. I'm teaching you. Listen up. I have a meal prep business that is very small. It's local. I feed my meal prep family the same way I feed my own family and myself. It's the same techniques and recipes that I use to help myself lose 50 pounds. And I teach it to my fellow mamas. But in the meantime, while we wait for my next session of Meal Prep Fundamentals to come out, please tune in every week. Watch us live, watch the playback. Please share it with your fellow mamas. We all need this help to be our healthiest and to teach our children to be their healthiest. And then sign up for my blog. Please watch the blog or read the blog and then watch the show. You're gonna get a lot of benefit from it. Next week, we're talking about spices and how using certain spices can help us to increase our health and lower the amount of calories, especially empty calories that we're taking in on a weekly basis. That's it for today, you guys. Thank you so much. I love you. Mwah.